Okie dokie. YouTube, hello, please come online. There I am. Thank you. Bro, did it? Come on, Twitch. Software and game development. Thank you. Thank you. It's like when I start, God, it's so annoying. I need to figure out why Restream does that. Restream seems to want to override my Twitch category. It's quite annoying. Whenever I start the stream, even though I've already set it. Okay, I think we're good now. Okay, so continuing where we left off yesterday, refactoring targeting, such that arbitrary things can be targeted now, not just actors and not just ability system components. So that's good. So now I need to get that information to my state tree. So I have been trying to figure out how to do that, and I think I've just figured out how. Just prior to this stream. So we have this thing right here. Instanced property bag, and this seems to be how you add parameters from my dissertation. God, I guess we have to add names and stuff because I already was playing around with it here. So yeah, I guess I'll add entity and stuff. Does this have to be? It says it's an F name. It is, okay. It has to be a struct view. No, it doesn't. F property bag property type. F property bag. Goddamn, what was it? Can't even spell. F property bag. E. Oh, it's an E. Okay. E. Entity is a struct. Do we have that? We do. Okay. And then a U object. Okay. Let's see where some examples of this are. Oh, inline was the keyword I was looking for yesterday. Okay. So rather than look for, let's look for where struct is used, find usages, so I can see how that's added. I don't know how to make a struct into a U object. T-base structure, F vector, get. That doesn't seem to be populated. Turns out it's not used very much. I need add property and struct. Okay, let's just go back to looking at add property. How does one add a struct? So do you not add an actual instance when you're doing this? It doesn't seem like it, actually. Ah, and then you set the value. Okay, I think I get it now. Okay. We do a struct, f my entity static struct, okay. Set value struct. We'll see if that works. I don't know what I'll use entity for, I just feel like it's one of those things that I should have in there. I will definitely need the ability system. Objects. Well, no, this is going to be another struct, so I guess most of these are going to be structs. And this one is, what is it now? F entity ability system, something or other. There we go. Static struct, yes, yes, yes. Okay. And what value am I setting here? I suppose I need to get all these things. Entity state. I do have the subsystem here already, okay. You know, I should check that these are valid. Before I keep going and waste too much time on it. Ability system. Now, yeah, that is also a struct. Okay. So what? And I wanted to add owned tags as well. Now let me check something actually. Let's do has tag and then see if I can, because I have them defined over here, these parameters. I'm preemptively defining them, I guess. Yeah, okay, so I can't like search through the ability system, it looks like. Now what if I had a... What types can I make these? Now what if I just had this? Would I be able to do it then? Still no. Yeah, because I mean I think you'd have to get it with a function anyway. And so if I wanted to... If I want to check tags in this state tree, I'm probably going to have to write code to do so. I'm not going to be able to do it in this nice parameter thing. Okay. And now that I'm thinking about that, my target is not exactly... My target information is not exactly exposed either in a usable format for the state tree. It's all behind functions and stuff, which I can't call from the state tree without doing some sort of node. Now there was, I was looking into this before, a state tree blueprint condition wrapper, but I couldn't figure out how to fucking use it. It was like completely empty. And I would create a blueprint for it. And it wouldn't show up. I mean, doing something like that, I would have to, I think I would create my own. thinking now, actually. What do I want to do about that? So, I could just create a condition. Because the condition I'm thinking about is like, if I have a target. If I have a target, I'm going to move towards it. That's essentially what I'm trying to write right now. I don't want to have to make a C++ condition anytime I need to check something for a state tree. I was hoping that I could use the state tree blueprint condition wrapper. Now, maybe I should just rewrite that. Maybe I should just rewrite that. Because this one was not doing anything. State tree node blueprint base. State tree blueprint condition wrapper. Now this one was is showing up in that list, but I can't make any blueprints from it because it's not blueprintable, and it's also a struct. So I don't understand how this ever actually gets populated into that list. Let me... Are there any usages of this that are interesting? Condition class equals null pointer. Now I guess this is what is expected to be exposed, but it's not blueprint. It's not edit anywhere. So how the hell am I supposed to make a blueprint for it? If in class is child of, let me find, is there anywhere interesting that this is used at? This is on paste node. Get display value string, icon, generate picker. On class picked. Okay, initialize it. I feel like I should upgrade to 5.5 and see if these things work, because I did notice the state tree documentation was a bit different from 5.4 to 5.5, so they'd obviously done some work on it. Okay, here's the condition. Node get mutable condition class. It sets the class. On class picked. Now I couldn't actually even pick the class. Condition blueprint base is child of use state tree condition blueprint base. So yeah, that didn't even show up for me. And I added it to my state tree schema. Is struct allowed f state tree condition base. Is class allowed is child of blueprint base. Use state tree node blueprint base. So that should cover everything. State tree node blueprint base. Is that what it was? State tree node blueprint base. Yeah. So if I make a state tree condition blueprint base, it should automatically be a child of that. And I have that, and it doesn't show up. So what gives? State tree condition blueprint base. Yep. State tree node blueprint base. Is class allowed? Is child of blueprint base? Yeah, I mean, not sure what else I could do about that. What other functions do I have access to here? I mean, yeah, nothing that would get that to show up by any means. Maybe I need this guy. Maybe I need that guy in there as well. That's mine. Just trying to find out what do they usually do. Evaluator. They just have condition base. The mass one. Gameplay interaction state tree condition. Yeah, I mean, I don't think that is going to get it to show up either, so how the hell do you use them? State, tree, blueprints, conditions. I mean, yeah, there's nothing I can find on that. Yeah, so if I can't even get either of those to show up, I guess I'll rebuild and see if it shows up, but if not, what would I do here? What's failing? I don't understand what's failing. Oh, that needs to be probably that. Is that why? Okay, yeah, so here's my shitty blueprint that doesn't show up in the state tree. Just get rid of that so it compiles. We compile, we save. Let's add a condition now. So yeah, I mean, there's a blueprint condition wrapper, but then I can't do anything with it. Zone graph tag compare. Let me zone graph tag Sure, zone graph tag conditions. Okay, so they're just creating structs in C++. So, I mean, I feel like I could do a blueprint condition if I just expose the class pointer to blueprints. So I'm going to try to do that. Which I think means... Can I just extend this? I wonder. Okay. So in my entity system... sure, I'll put it in tasks. Although this should probably be just renamed state tree or something. State tree BP condition. And I'll call it my state tree BP condition. Use struct, change it to F, and then extend that class. Yes, import it. Okay. I think I need to do condition class and then just do edit anywhere. I'll call it blueprint class instead. And then do I need to probably override that stuff? Probably just override this. So get instance data. So I guess I still need a way to ferry data to the blueprint because this blueprint has access to nothing. There are no functions in here I can call. I don't think. Nothing in here is blueprint callable. I go here. I have send event. I have request transition. Neither of those gets information. I mean, so yeah, I have nothing in that. Okay, so I might as well just not even override this. I might as well just do this. Might as well just do that, make my own, because this just straight up doesn't work. and I feel fairly confident in that it just straight up doesn't work, and not just that I don't understand how it works. Condition. Okay, so this, let's copy this as well. We're going to make our own. My state tree condition blueprint base. I'll just say BP base to make it shorter. Still says member is inaccessible, which is kind of weird. Why? Oh, the friend struct is wrong. The whole friend concept is weird to me. Still says it's inaccessible? Oh, right, because it's like a completely different type now. There we go. Okay, now we're good. Okay, so now where is my state tree execution context? Could I make this blueprintable? Or was there an issue with that? There was an issue with that because I created this one instead. Yeah, do I want to send this to blueprints? What I really want this to have access to is the parameters that I've set up. But if I have the entity, I can get them anyways. So maybe I should just send the context. Or was that? Let's get. Context. Make it const ref, why not? Okay, so receive test condition. So test condition, we're receiving a context, and I suppose we could just static cast that to f, or rather, what did I do here? F entity system state context. That's a long line. And then this needs to be a ref to do it in place, I believe. I think that'll be fine. Okay, let me look for reason why won't this work? Set cached instance data for context, blah 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 blah. I see no reason why this wouldn't work. Now let's add it to my schema. Try to see what happens. So if I have the context and I have the entity, I can just get all the information I want. Now let me look at the entity system that I made real quick. What was it? Entity subsystem. There we go. Close enough. Now I want to be able to... Ooh, I can't get entity data. Shit. Okay. Because it's a templated function. Okay, how am I going to solve that? I can't do templated functions in blueprints. Ooh, okay. Is there a way to... Hang on, is there a way to do templated functions in blueprints? Templated blueprint callable function. Templated C++ functions can't be U functions. Yeah, okay. I mean, there's like a way, right? There's definitely like a way to do it. It's not with templated functions. What if it just returned an instanced struct? Is that a way to handle this? Okay, I'm gonna try to write something. Blueprint callable. It returns an F instanced struct. And it's going to be called get entity data BP. And I just need data. Well, I guess yeah, I do need the U script struct. Can I pass that as a? It's saying it's okay. It's saying it's okay. Get entity data BP. Okay, so. What if I did return get entity data F instance struct? That's not gonna work. This isn't gonna work either. I don't even know why I'm trying. Struct static dot what is it? Static class. Oh, somehow that like compiles or like doesn't throw any errors. Oh, okay, it is getting mad. It's just putting the squiggly in the wrong place. Okay. So I gotta do one of these. Although we don't want a null pointer. Let me grab this one. Because I definitely don't think I want it to be mutable in blueprints. That seems so scary. It seems so scary. Okay, so data, and then I can just pass struct here. If, yeah, data. Now, how do you work with instance structs in blueprints is my next question. Like, what does this look like? Okay, let's see what happens. I'm questioning if this is even going to compile. I've never seen, I've never used a function that has a useScript struct as a parameter in blueprints. So I'm curious as to what that's going to show up like. I mean, I wonder if I should make it to where you have to pass in the struct, and then it'll populate the struct for you and send a copy back to blueprints. Again, I don't know what that would look like in an actual blueprint. Okay, so two things we need to see here. If my new class shows up in the state tree, and if I can call that function. Okay, so let's make a blueprint. Get rid of this guy, because he's useless. Goodbye. Okay. My state tree condition BP base. Okay, cool. New blueprint. Cool. Override. Okay, we have context, break, and I have my entity. Sick. Okay. So that's good. Let's add a condition. Does it show up in here? My state tree BP condition. And they... Oh. What did I do? Okay, so it showed up in there. Use state tree condition blueprint base. Okay, that's why. Use the wrong subclass. Okay. Easy fix. Easy fix. One of my dogs uses the most uncomfortable things as pillows. She loves laying her head on the foot of my desk. And it's metal. It's literally fucking metal. We have to hide the remote from her in bed because she will sit on it or lay on it. Oh, to be inside the mind of a moxie. Ah, there it is. Good. Good. Okay. Okay. Well, let's call this something like... save that. Let's call this something like... Entity has tags. Okay, that's what we're gonna do here. And then in here... Entity has tags. Okay. Sick. Now, what if I have some variables exposed here? Are those going to show up in here? Are those going to no, they're not. Frick. So I'm gonna need to make these specifically for each one. Oh, that would be so cool if those were like expose on spawn. Maybe do I need that? Save compile. Wow, that would be so sick. I'm sure there's a way I could do that. I'm not good with the BP utility foo. Now, can I get world here? Get entity subsystem. Data. Get entity data BP. Okay, boom. Okay, so here's a thing. Okay. I don't think I made any of those data types blueprintable, did I? Because I want, like, the ability system. Nope, yeah, none of them are blueprint. Okay. I'm gonna need to do that with all these. Oh, that one is. I just left one out. Move to data. Might as well just add it to all of them. Okay, basically all of them had it, except for the one that I wanted to use. Okay. Rebuild again. Yeah, so I'm going to turn this task into like a has target or something. And like if it doesn't have a target, it's not going to enter the task, I think is how I want that to work. And this whole combat subtree that I have is going to be entered from an event that I should probably figure out how to trigger that. I know where it's going to be triggered. I just don't know how to trigger it yet. I think I can probably just get the entity state tree data. The state tree entity data, and then I can probably just like send event to state tree or something like that. And then the events have tags, so I'll use like a combat tag. Then that way I won't have to worry about like... I guess I wouldn't even necessarily need to worry about a condition. But this is good practice anyway. Okay, entity has tags. Why doesn't this BP, my state tree BP condition missing instance value? Okay, so it won't even compile. Missing instance value. Dot instance. And where is this, pray tell, populated? Onstruct picked, initialize as. Interesting, okay. Okay, so this may not even work to begin with. Well, this fucking sucks. Oh, this is really making me want to upgrade to 5.5 to see if any of this is better. But I have read some bugs. Okay, so yeah, if I'm, should I set this aside? I really want to get these BP conditions to work, because I don't want to have to write C++ for every single thing in the state tree, which I'm already going to have to do a lot. Ugh. Interesting. It's git. Okay, so this is how you use instance structs and blueprints. This is good to know. I'm going to keep this here for future reference. And then I suppose whatever I plug this into, it kind of turns into that breakability system. Oh shit, none of them are blueprint readable. I gotta make all the properties on those data types BP readable as well. Okay. I'm just gonna let that... Oh god, it won't compile now. Ugh. Yeah, it says connect something to it to determine the type. Okay. Okay. Let's get rid of that. So, screw the conditions. I'm going to rely on a task. Now, let's go over to create said task. And also, I guess let me figure out the event thing first. And so I know this is going to happen in my target processor. Let's get rid of all these. And then let's open up the target processor. Okay, so I know that I want to trigger combat. Let's say if old target and new. We don't have an old target and we do have a new target. Then I want to send some data. Copying this because I just want f state f entity state tree what was it? F state tree entity data. State tree data. And I just want the current entities. And what do I have on state tree data here? State tree, blah 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 blah, instance data. Do I do it on state tree? Let me look at what was it? Sure, I'll take a check. I'll check this. What am I trying to say? I'll take a look at this and check this out. Something like that. Send event, I think, is probably what I'm looking for. How do they do it? Instanced storage get mutable event queue send event. Okay, now I wonder. Get event queue. Now it's const, so I guess I can't. I have to do mutable. And get mutable event queue. Send event. Okay, here it is. That's a long, very long-winded way to do that. What are my params here? Owner. Optional pointer to an owner that is used for logging errors. Guess I'll just do this. Tag, okay. Now I want character state tags. Combat, no. Combat state tags. In combat. That is going to be the tag I use. Oh, and it has a payload. Interesting. Okay. I'm like payload buffers an event to be sent. Optional reference to the payload struct. Now, does that do anything? So I have this here. I set up a transition on the route to kind of listen for this event, this in-combat event, and transition to combat. Now, there's an event payload. Yeah, I really wanted to... Oh, man, I really do want this condition thing to work. Because I need to read, like, the ability system component tags. And I would like to just read those on demand, rather than, like, having to constantly keep those updated or something. And I feel like doing it from the blueprint would be the way to go. But I can't do that if this thing won't compile. I mean, I guess if I set a parameter to an object, I can have that object point to some gameplay tag, but then I would just need to make the object be updated at all times, so that doesn't really fix the issue. Yeah, I would really like to figure out why that wasn't compiling. Okay, well, the event is set up, and I guess my payload is just going to be... There's going to be no payload, because I don't know what I can use there. But... let me look at that blueprint thing. What was it? Condition. So what does the condition on here mean? Like, it doesn't trigger this event unless it's true? Malform condition, missing instance value. Okay, so that gets logged from here. On create condition. And let me just check out the stack trace for this here. Yeah, the instance is null. The node seems to be the correct node and everything. So where's the node coming from? Conditions. Transition.conditions. It's coming from source state conditions. Source state equals source states. Which seems to be repopulated somewhere. Okay, so I think an easier way to check this out is going to be just look for where this thing is. Initialize that. We got to understand how it's initialized. Not there. Probably not that. Dispatch post edit to nodes. That doesn't look helpful either. Where is this initialized? Seems like this, not that. Instantiate struct sub-objects. Pasted from clipboard, okay. Okay, so here's some initialize as. This is on struct picked. Put a breakpoint there. Oh, we're still breakpointed. Okay, so that never got reached. Is this specifically a task thing? It was, okay. Let's try that again. Okay, so I think we got there. Node. Instance is still null pointer. So maybe we didn't actually reach that. Get instance data type. That returns a null pointer. I mean, I thought I overrode that though. Get instance data type, return blueprint class. Okay, but I haven't picked one yet, so that would be why that would be null, which makes sense. But once I pick one, it doesn't try to remake it once you pick one. Interesting. Okay. Huh. Okay. I mean, do I just like post edit, change property, and try to run whatever function that was? On struct picked. Or I have to like find where the node is on the state tree and try to call this function on it to initialize the instance. What other functions do I have here? I have it on compile. Maybe some of these functions have a way to access that node thing. Where do these nodes come from? Raw node data. On struct picked. Access raw data. Struct property. What is this return? To data view, and it says instance data. Maybe not that. I need that node thing. Which I don't think I'd be able to get from here. Can I just like return valid from this? I mean, would that do anything? Does that help me at all? I can trick it into thinking it's valid so I can actually, I mean, technically it is, right? I think at least. Maybe it just won't work. It'll compile, but it just won't work. Okay. Okay. Can we compile this state tree? Nope, still missing instance value, so that didn't like trick it or anything. Okay, so that on struct picked state tree editor node details. Just want to see where this comes from. It's on node type selected. State tree editor node details generate picker. I guess I'm confused on what these node things are. I guess does it represent the item in the details pane? F state tree condition base node mutable Where do we initialize? Oh, I see. So it's an instance struct. I see. And I can't, like, override anything? God, come on. And it's all because the instance type is null here. I mean, what if I made this just a different type? Would it matter? Would it matter? And so here it's a predetermined. So I mean, I guess there are no there's got to be some way. Okay, let's just make a dummy struct. F my struct. Perfect. Let's see what happens. Why did I do that? That level's already open. Condition. Yes. Compile. Missing instance value. Well, let me click something different now. Boom. It compiles successfully now. Okay, so not sure what the instance data is. I guess that's just what shows up underneath, I think. Which maybe I just don't even need. So that did condition. That did do. But I'm gonna need to rebuild again because I didn't set any of these as blueprint readable. Blueprint read only. God, my stream is really just Unreal Engine compile simulator, isn't it? Okay. Okay, so now this can be, what is it? Get instant struct value, and then I need to, if that's valid, if it's not valid, we'll just return there. And then I can do break ability, entity ability system. There we go, boom. Okay, so this should work, right? And then has tags, shit. Yeah, God, it would be so nice if I could expose that. If I could expose properties here. So this needs to be renamed. Is dead. Is killed. Or no, this is, what am I doing with this? A condition. For if it's dead. Yeah, this is my is dead condition. Should be entity is dead. Okay. Now get owned gameplay tags, or is there just like a hashtag, component hashtag? That's the wrong tag, kind of tag. Has matching gameplay tag. There we go. That's what we want. Dead. Now I should have an invert on here, right? V invert. Hopefully that shows up, and then what I can do probably is in here, the result, if B, ooh, I need the like, get instance data. I need to cast it to this like condition instance data. Get instance data. And then I need to give it like a type, right? I'm using this elsewhere. Okay, that's what I need to do. Now if we invert, there we go. Okay. That way there's at least some reuse, or should be. What is this? Do I not need it? F state tree instance data. Can I just static cast? No? Not cast from const f instance f state tree instance data. I am the only one using this goddamn function. I guess you can get global params from this. Interesting. How the fuck do I use this though? God damn, dude. Some of Unreal Engine systems just really make me like not want to fucking use them at all. Oh boy. Instance data. We just get mutable storage. God, it is so difficult to just get some goddamn data, isn't it? Okay. F instance data type. So it seems like they just like use the fucking data type. Oh, and you have to pass the type to it. Is that what I'm missing here? Star this. Okay. Did I figure it out? This returns. Do I need to do this? Now it didn't use the type here. They just did star this, where this is something. Doesn't have inner type instance. Okay. Start this is a struct here, so can I just use context maybe? This is a task. Wow, I was so hoping to get this to work. Yeah, this like doesn't have a reference to. Can I pass this here? And so therefore it would be called with a this thing. Still doesn't like that. Doesn't have inner instance data type. God damn. Yeah, I have no idea what this is talking about. Shit. Oh well. And there's nothing in here for like I have no idea what to do with the instance data once I have it. Okay, so we're gonna have to get rid of that. Okay, where was I before I went down that goddamn rabbit hole? I guess I need to add tasks now. I need to add tasks now. So, I mean, I could have just put these conditions in the task. Probably would have been a lot easier, but I had to go down this rabbit hole to try at least attempt to make things easier for myself. Cause, yeah, I'm gonna have to just do C++ tasks for everything. Let's try one. You just create one task for like. This is just going to be move to target, I guess. Or I guess there's going to be like a get target. So I already have a move to. I have two on accident. It's an old one that I don't want to use. Should I just delete this? Yeah, delete that one. So I need like a... So I have like a find path task, but I need like a goal tracking task now. Okay, I think that's the task I need to make. I suppose I also just need... Yeah, if I'm gonna make it reusable, I need it to have an input for what I'm tracking, which means I will need a task to produce what should be tracked. So I think I'll need two tasks. What should I call this? Like find path tracking? Find path continuous. I think that sounds good. Okay, that's set up. Copy everything here pretty much. Yeah, let's get ourselves an instance data. Find path continuous instance data. What? And I guess this will need a tick. And this probably only needs a tick. Return running, yes. Okay, so let me open up my other find path task. There we go. Now the instance data, I think it needs a target location. Category equals, it should be an input. Edit anywhere as well, I suppose. And an output path. Which I guess will be, it'll be continuously updating that. Well, let's just copy everything we have here. Okay, do I have everything? I probably shouldn't have done that. Result received. I don't know that I need those, even in the other one. Okay. The height is actually 180, or is it 1/2 height? It says total height. Okay. We should actually turn those up. And maybe this should actually be information that is stored on a entity archetype somewhere. Okay. The transform data, the state tree data. I need the ability. Well, no, because that's gonna get. Oops, sorry, that's gonna get passed in. Hi, Moxie. What are you doing? Hi, sweetie pie. What are you doing? You're just wiggling. Can I see you? Oh. Thank you. You little sweetie pie. Thanks for coming to see me. Okay. There you go. Okay, so I guess we just on tick. We want to find path sync. Okay, so this is already going to be happening async, so that's why we're doing the synchronous path find here. Now the instance data output path, we're going to want to clear. I do clear it up here, okay. If we don't get a path, I need to return failure here, and I probably should in the other one as well. Now, what's the difference here? That this runs on interstate and the other one runs on tick. That's the only difference. Let's see if this works first, and then I'll maybe combine these two somehow. Yeah, I think I should maybe just change this one into like have a toggle on it for like continuous. Yeah, I think that's gonna be... Well, let's find wander target task. That's the wrong one. I want nav mesh find path task input target location. Let's add a param for bool be continuous tracking. Okay. We can initialize that to false. Okay, so now I just need to I guess I just need to refactor this one. State tree run status, I'll just call it find path. And then we'll need to override my tick. Let's return everything up here. Okay. I think I just need context here. I'm just gonna like let Copilot take the wheel there. So I'll have to be like, if I have to like get the instance data. Where are you at? If instance data dot be continuous tracking. Return find path context, otherwise return running. And we'll always run it in interstate. That makes sense. Now, what? I think I need to do something with like results received and stuff like that. I don't think I'm actually using them for anything. What would I be using these for? I don't think I am. Because they would have to be bound to something. Result received. Found path. Let me rename that. Rename to found path success. Yeah. Result received. Yeah, that makes sense. Now I think, am I gonna need another boolean for like tracking while this is running? If this is running. Because this whole task is being handled async, I'm wondering if maybe perhaps the tick. I think also what I need to do is in the tick, I need to schedule another tick. I think that's the answer. Yeah, that sounds right. So I have the state tree data here. Right. Now I have update next frame. And what was I doing here? Yeah, I never let this task like decide when it's completed. Okay. So yeah, I think this probably works. I think this probably works as is. So let's turn this find path continuous into our task for rather than find path continuous, this is going to be get target location. Okay. Now this is not going to have a tick at all, and I can delete all this. And I think I should just be able to get it on interstate. And then I will need to get context, get world, get subsystem, my entity, subsystem. And I will need to get, what am I getting here? I'm getting the ability system, F, ability system entity. I need to rename this. Entity data is what I want to rename that. Rename. Yeah. Yep, that looks right. Ability system data. Do I need mutable? I don't think I need mutable. I think I can use const here for this because I just need to ability system data C get current target. Okay. Then is an F targetable? Target. And I'll say if target is not valid. It's like return failed there, because then we don't know what the hell we're going to move to. If we do have a target, this should eventually just return running. And then what do I want to do here? I need to like sync it as an output, I suppose. Output path, this should be output, and it should just be, yeah, target location. Okay. So let me grab the mutable instance data. Instance data dot target location. Yeah. Okay. Now this actually this needs to run on tick. This needs to be tick because we're continuously tracking. Should this be should I have a continuous? Yeah, I should probably. Let's have a boolean here as well. Category is input now. Bool be continuous tracking. False. Okay, so let's also override the tick. Okay, we have tick now, and I should say if be continuous. Well, I need the instance data. Yeah. Instance data continuous tracking. I guess I'll need another function. Let's just do void. We'll call it set output target location. Let's actually spell it right as well. That would be useful. Okay, so we have that. I can just copy all this and throw it in there. Now, yeah, we should make it return the running state. Come on, Copilot. There we go. Thank you. Okay, so my tick, if we're doing the continuous tracking, set output target location, context, otherwise return running. And then here in my enter state, we just return set output target location context. Okay, so I think that works. Okay, F get target location. Let's actually name this task actually. Okay. Moxie, stop it. Come here. Stop it. Okay, let's see if we can build and get these things going now. Oh, it would be so nice if I got this right on the first try. Did I not delete this file? Oh, I deleted the processor. Oops. Yeah, we'll want to undo that. Okay. Don't know. I don't need that anymore. I was kind of just keeping it around for posterity. Oh god, maybe I do want to delete it. Oh yeah, we can't even find it now. Nav mesh move to processor. This thing, like, I restored it. What is going on with this file? It's like not showing up in the tree. Where is this file at? Why is this acting so weird? Why, like, where is this file located? Hey, sit. Sit. It's like, it's still trying to build it. Open and explore, I suppose. Where's this at? Let's just delete this. Delete it, okay. There it goes, it's gone. Let's get rid of the header as well. Okay, can you build now, please? No? Okay, let's try again. Okay. Okie dokie. This needs to change to hit target location task. Oh, that should have been a parameter instead of an input. That's okay, it should default to false. Go away, please. Hit target location, find path. Continuous tracking is true target location. Get target location task, target location, output path. Move to now the in path is now the output path. So this is going to be interesting because this output path is going to be constantly changing. Acceptance radius should be, I'm going to go 16. What are you getting mad at? Recompile the state tree. Expected to have a binding. Okay, well that'll change. Please let me save though. Am I gonna need to rebuild that? Yeah, the move. I need to take a look at the move to task. Is this gonna work? Does it, it does do succeeded. What's like the default, try select children in order? Really follow target. On state completed, go to root, I guess. Then it's just gonna stop following. So I guess I'll need some conditions here. So update next frame just calls tick on it, and if it's continuous, it's going to find a new path. We're going to find a new move to. Conditions. If I'm dead, transition. I'm going to rebuild that. I'm going to take my dogs outside while that's rebuilding. So I'll be right back. Okay. Now we finally get to see the fruits of our labor. Yeah, follow target. Continuous tracking, yes. Wait, do I actually need those in? Found path is expected to have a binding. It does. It says a wander move to. Oh, this one got reset because I renamed it. Okay. Okay, let's see what happens now. Okay. immediate crash, not a good sign. Oh, I changed the name. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I changed the name of the data, so now I gotta change it all again, I assume. That's great. Okay. Just want to see if this works, and then I'll probably be getting off after that. But I'm really excited to see all these entities start, like, running towards each other. It's going to be huge. And I hope it works. Okay. It was ability system. Wait, this was actor data. Actor data shouldn't have changed, should it? No, that's all correct. The ability system data didn't even change either, so... Wait, why did that fail? Okay, we got further, I suppose. Parameters must be of the same struct type. Make sure to migrate the provided parameters the same type as the state tree default parameters. Okay, so it didn't like any of those. I guess I haven't clicked play since I added those, and I'm not using them for anything, so I'm just going to comment them out for now. We're going to try again. Okay. So yeah, I guess I didn't set those properly. Not surprised. We'll see if I even end up needing the state tree parameter, like global parameters. Okay. One more time. Another fail. Is it the same issue? Huh. It just doesn't like. Oh, I guess it's expecting the same parameters. Okay, okay, one more time. One more time. Oh god. So I guess I have to delete those out of the state tree blueprint, like the data asset. Okay, yeah, let's delete these out of here then. Remove, remove, remove. So that was probably it. Maybe providing them I didn't need to comment out, but we'll see. Okay, there we go. Things. Okay, now they're not moving at all. That makes sense, I suppose. They're just stuck. And I guess I don't really know how to debug this very well. They did all get new targets. I guess, hang on, I'm gonna stop that, first of all. Let's crank this number down to like 100. And then also start the visual debugger. Logger. Visual logger. Okay. The target processor has processed targets. I see that. State tree processor. I guess I was expecting the state tree to log more on its own. Log state tree. Nothing really ended up happening. I wonder, because I think I can set break on enter. Can I do that, or do I have to stop? It literally does nothing. Oh my god. F9 does nothing, break on enter. Oh my god. Why? I really need to upgrade to 5.5. I feel like these are the things that will be fixed. The enable works. That's great. The debugging does not. State tree debugger quick start guide prerequisites. Enable or disable states. Okay, can I is that what I have to do? Okay. Yeah, just do that then. Okay, that didn't seem, nothing seemed to happen there. Break on transition. Also nothing. Break on enter. Again, nothing. So I've just kind of completely borked my state tree. The debugger tab. There's a debugger tab? That, okay. Oh, I have to like record? I see. Okay, oh, okay, wow. Oh. I get it now. It is doing things now. Try interstate route. Try enter follow target. Get target location task was false because it didn't have a target. New active states route.follow target. Yeah, so nothing else happened. I get why it's doing nothing though, I think. Let me cancel there. The enter conditions, I guess. Yeah, because it's just trying to go there first and it doesn't have a target. So I guess... I need to think about how I want these to work. Like I could make there should be an enter condition on this. Like it should follow a target if it has one. I just need the condition there to be like it's never update. It's never checking again, I guess is the issue. Yeah, so it failed and nothing happened. Because the transition, I guess it never leaves this state because the transition is only if it's dead. So this is going to be entity has target, I'm all caps, hang on. Has target. Get ability system. Get current target. Let me just do split here. Okay, so that ended up being quite nice to use. Entity has target. Okay, let's see how much different. I don't know if that's going to end up being any different or not. Wonderful. Okay, what's the issue now? Okay, there's just a null struct test condition. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Okay, yeah, so these aren't gonna work. Rack. Well, at least not that way. I guess I need I need this to be in the instance data, I suppose. Yeah? Yes? Maybe? And then get instance data pointer I cast to this. Condition. That returns a class, and then this somehow puts it into an actual object that I can call. When does that happen? How does this work, man? It's somehow is expected. Dude, how did this work? Because I copied this from an Unreal Engine thing. And it just does not make sense whatsoever. Yeah, this thing. Okay. Huh. Initialize as... Ah, it has like a special... I see. Okay, so here it like initializes it properly. If it's a child of this condition wrapper, it'll initialize an instance of that class. I don't suppose there's any special things here. No. So this has to be... Why wasn't this working for me then? Because whenever I tried to use this built-in condition wrapper, it would never compile. And it would never give me the class option either. Okay, that's something I'm gonna have to figure out next time. Because I have to run. Yeah, so thanks everyone for hanging out. Hope to be on more in the future. However, Classic WoW is coming out, so I'm going to be streaming that maybe some. Classic WoW relaunch. Yes, so maybe we'll see you all tomorrow for then.